There's a sense that things are getting ugly in the community. Cost of living worries is dominating concern, of course, but hate and tension is also rising. Together, it's creating a feeling of unease. Joining me live now is Redbridge Group Director Simon Welsh. Simon, thanks so much for your time. And this is a message that's coming through loud and clear in the focus groups that you've been conducting.
Yeah, thanks, Laura. Yeah, that's right. I mean, as your introduction said, there's certainly sort of cost of living and cost of housing, particularly housing affordability, are still very much the headline issues. But what we're getting is this sort of consistent, but in addition to that, is these real concerns around the rise of the far right. And so what folk are talking about there is increasingly seeing this sort of far right hate material in online environments. And there's real concern, particularly among parents and grandparents, about their kids and grandkids being exposed to this sort of stuff in social media and those sorts of environments. So there's real concern around the rise of the far right and seeing it playing out on the streets now. So it's become very, very real. So this concern is sort of bubbling away. And then it's sort of a different concern, but related in a way, is this sense that, whenever I go out now, there always seems to be some tension. There always seems to, you see a confrontation or you just see people being aggressive and rude. And this sense that there is this rising tension going on out there in the community as well. And so, as you can imagine, if you're seeing these things around, experiencing these things around you, then, there's a real sense of unease around this. And I think when we sort of dig into where's this rising tension coming from, is, if I had to sum it up in a word, the word is hope or lack thereof. And so what we're finding is people sort of came out of COVID, that strange, bizarre bubble of a couple of years that were COVID. Our memories are all foggy of COVID and it was traumatic. And we come out of that. We knew things were going to be tough, but we didn't know they were going to be this tough. And so there's this pervasive sort of lack of hope at the moment. This expectation that the stresses and strains we're living with at the moment are going to be with us for years to come. People talk about it in the focus groups as years to come. And I think that lack of hope is really starting to translate into some of these tensions.